Hello and welcome to episode 32 of our East Coast mainline map. We're going to play Guess the Station again. Until someone tells me otherwise. This is happening like every episode. I'm not going to leave it too long though. As a train pulls in. We are sat at Hitchin. Our version of it. We've got a lot to do today, so I think we should get right on with it. Let's get our UI back up, make sure everything's turned off. Brilliant. I do love this bit. Look at them. Look at them all going different places. That's awesome. What have we got to do today? Well, we're going to head over to Stamford. Eddie Leslie has informed me, and jogged my memory for that matter, that Delane buses do not look this terrible. In fact, they're fairly immaculate. I do remember them pulling into Queensgate in Peterborough, and they always looked way better than their surrounding operators. So, should we get new ones? Ooh, do you know, I think we're getting new buses soon. It would be nice to put the new buses on there. We could have these. They're kind of all right, black and blue. Let's do that. Let's give them some fresh coat of paint, brand new buses. See how that looks. Did I replace them? No, obviously not. Oh no, there's two. No? Is there two lines? What did I do wrong? Oh, there is two lines. I did nothing wrong. Other than not remember what buses are. Oh, yeah, there we go. They look amazing. Got a bit click happy there. So there we have it. Shiny new buses. That's the first thing done. Eddie also informed me that our trains are a bit small. The DMUs we have, if we want to represent them as Thameslink, they need to be a bit bigger. Oh, what we got here? First off, we have a bit of a problem. What's going on? Close all this. Oh, we've got to update this. I guess we could... Where is this? IPL, isn't this all the way back in... Yeah, March. Well, let's go and do that first then. What year are we in? 1967 already. Why have I gone to Grantham? we're just not nowhere near March. There we go. So what truck should we have on here? I think the food truck should be MAN. That's what I'm saying. So this will be food. And we want them like a brown colour. So let's get those on. That's the food done. And I want these as the cool little Volvos. Onion Jacks Volvos. I do like those a lot. Let's get those on. What are these? Cowtle. What would be the best for that? I think we can only have the box trucks for those, but works. Alright. I don't know how you're going to fit 20 cows on there. Maybe it's chickens. Since it is livestock, it could be chickens. It's just a picture of a cow. And they are... We're going with the browns. There we go. And for these, it will be the dumper. There we go. That's that done. Wait a minute. Did I make those yellow? They have to be yellow. Done. Quick. Right. That's that done. Rapidly approaching the end of 1967. COL. Truck. Oh, here's a couple pulling in now. All of the trucks, in fact. So that should be MAN. Looking much better. Oh yeah, these trucks were looking a bit battered. Little fuel pumps, they were awesome. Alright. Excellent. Happy with that. Oh, as I was saying before we were interrupted by some much needed upgrades to our fleets. Our Thameslink trains are a bit small lengthwise. I would like to do something about that before we do anything else, if we can find. Now these ones, Eddie said that they're usually 8 or 12. We're obviously not going to have 8 and 12, but we are going to increase them to, I'm thinking 10. Also, in this episode, we need to. It was an interesting experiment, all of this, to try and cover all the different types of types of services that operate. But I want to streamline that a bit to try and get things moving, as well as change the amount. Here we go. I wanted these 10, so I'm thinking if we go white, right? Go one of those, one of those, one of those. That should give us 10. Hopefully, it'll work. And then the other ones, what have we got here? Ooh, Boeing 737. Maybe we'll have to get Heathrow in as somewhere. We could probably get Gatwick in. It doesn't quite fit on our map, but we could have it down near Croydon. Is this the one I just... Oh, do you know what else we should do? Let's pause this. We should simplify this line. Because it's just doing the same thing twice, isn't it? Pretty much. St. Pancras. Oh, it's doing this turnaround. This is St. Pancras to Bedford. Yeah, I don't want it to do... I don't want it to do this twice. That makes literally no sense. Why are you doing that twice? Oh, because we changed it in the last episode, didn't we? So all we need then is St. Pancras, and then after that, just get rid of all these. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to do this from the bottom, perhaps? Yes, that makes more sense. Alright, let's get rid of all those. All the way up to... there. There we go. That should help. Because the frequency was not right at all. Let's just play that. Hopefully it'll update the frequency. Yeah, there was no need for it to do that, really. 6 minute, that's better. And they're starting to change. Now let's go and catch up with this guy. I did a lot of scenery work, if you watched the time-lapse. And it is looking much nicer on up towards Bedford Way. Look at us, we can see the East Coast Main Line scenery over there as well. Once these join up, that would be lovely. Try and avoid all the trees. We don't sit and watch the trains very often, so it's kind of a nice break. Where are we approaching? Is he saying he wants to go to St. Pancras? That's going to be interesting. What are you going to do then? Where are you going? He's going to get stuck, isn't he? Oh, this is awkward. Flip you around then. I'm a little bit worried. Maybe we flipped him around in time, but... Oh, this is all sorts of going wrong. You should... Oh, dear. We could have an accident on our hands. Oh, the signalman caught it. But now these are bunched up a bit. I mean, I guess it was bound to happen. We're messing with things. Ah, this is looking better. Look at this. It seems way longer than the Thameslink trains. I could be wrong. A Thameslink? I mean, this is a 10 car, but they're Class 101 coaches, so... I'm not sure what the length difference would be for a 12 car 700. Does seem long. And so we've tidied that up. That's just one now. Yes, that is beautiful. We're probably going to have to keep an eye on our trains, as you've seen. They might get a bit confused. They're going to be a lot slower, I would imagine, as well. Let's see. You know, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit slow, but we can live with that. Oh, freight train. Something's going to happen to you today, too. We'll see about that in a bit. Oh, and Steve Wallace has informed me about some interesting things for these. As the title of this episode suggests, we're saying farewell today to our Blood and Custard coaches. And we're gonna... Is this a turnaround? Ooh. Hold on there. We'll get back to that, what Steve has told me. If you've not seen, I've pinned the comment, his comment, for episode 30. So if you want to, there's some interesting information that he posted, and then the conversation that follows. I was thinking of making these possibly, what are they at the moment? Are they 6? No, they're 5. They've got to be longer than that if the others are 10. So I'm thinking, and then we can spin him right round and see if he fits. Why am I doing this? I'm thinking 7, which would just be a 3 and a 4. It's going to be a decent size. We could go... Actually, we want these to be quite nippy. So we could go, let's think, a 2, a 3 and a 2. That'll make them pretty nippy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's replace those. And play it. And then flip him around. And make sure he fits. See what I did there? It might crash though, and I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh yeah, I didn't do that right, but... We can... Oh no, he's in bags of room, look at that. Brilliant. So we've got 7s now. And 10s. Now they're a bit bunched up as well, but that's okay. Plane taking off from Luton Airport. And another 101 about to turn round. Should be bags of room. He's a 7, right? We could possibly make him 8, but... Oh yeah, look at that. Miles. Okay. So that's that done. Now, off camera, I did a little bit of work here. Also want to note, there's a freight yard of sorts here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's for the just the work that's done around London. But there is like a little freight sidings here with a something dumping, it looks like stone, but I'm not sure. We could possibly do that and then give us some sort of delivery to London to help it grow. It'd be It'd be kind of... because this is nothing. We can delete this and go over the top of the freight yard. Freight station, sorry. So that's a possibility. We might do that today. Providing I can get this done at a reasonable speed. Here we go. Look what we've got here. I did this. Just in case we decide to go under London. This is platforms A and B, the Thameslink platforms that would then go on this way to Farringdon and London Bridge, because we do have Croydon and South Croydon. So we could put an East Croydon station in here somewhere, as well as Croydon and South Croydon. And we could put London Bridge down here somewhere. I would like it in. It does mean a lot of underground. I don't think we're going to fit the in-between, or not many in-between stations. But we could put a few in. I mean, we've got Caledonian Road here. I mean, we can just pick some that are in and around London and try and have the Thameslink and Crosslink or whatever we've got going over here we can look into. Now, Steve Wallace, we need to phase out, it's his call, and I'm agreeing with him, we need to phase out Blood and Custard. We also need a bit more of a mixture on our consists. They're not always this perfect. So all we're going to do with this one, because, you know, we can have them close to perfect. What we're going to do with this Nottingham train is we're just going to throw a Mark 1 BSO on the end. That one's a nice easy one. Wagons. Where's our BSO? Mark 1. There we go. We're just going to throw that on the end. I don't know whether 7's going to be too much. It will be nice to have them longer. Maybe... is there another one coming this way? No, that's... let's flip him around. Try again. Let's get it on there, see what it looks like. Also change some of this. Got 3 lanes coming into St Pancras now. That should... it's a bit more realistic. There's more than that going on. Let's see how this looks. Yes. Alright. Yeah, that doesn't... ooh! Do you know, I nearly forgot just staring at these, because I've been playing it. Killer Cans has updated these, and they do look a lot sharper. Wheels look a bit wonky, is that right? Hang on a minute. I never noticed that. Maybe they're just like that, but they look a bit off-centre. It just could be how they are. If not, I apologise, Killer Cans. I really do. They look a bit wobbly. But they do look cleaner. Look at this, the textures. The detail looks much, much better. Oh, and the horns changed, I believe. Which sounds great. Even the interior looks better. So off he goes. What a beautiful sound that is. That looks good, doesn't it? Mark 1 trailing on a main... well, it is all a Mark 2 consist. Right, we've done these guys. And I said we're going to get rid of the Mark... oh, here we go. Our Blood and Custards. This one he's done too, and it does look better. Look at that. Well, that's much clearer. Much cleaner. Yeah, that looks good. Awesome work. I'll leave a link back to these. Again, for those that might want to download them if you don't have them. Now, say goodbye to our Blood and Custards. What I said I'm going with, and I made a note of this. Let's get rid of all these. It's sad to see them go. Is I want to put... someone also pointed out that... I can't remember who it was. But it's unlikely to see Mark 2s on a green loco. Understandable. I mean, we can't completely recreate how trains were. I mean, ideally, we would want all the consists, not necessarily the same, on the same line. But for us, we'll go... did you see this? There's Intercity. We can't technically have these yet, but They are there. They look good. Oh, and this I think we'll bring in regardless. And we'll put that on the Peterborough East Coast Main Line. Let's stop blabbing. What did I do that for? Passenger. Here we go. So I want a couple of Mark 1 blue TSOs leading. Then 3 maroon TSOs followed by a maroon brake car. I think that will look, you know, fairly cool. That's all they had available in the yard, unfortunately, for the entire line. But, you know, maybe they'll work it like that. So we'll try and find one of those that are being replaced, which will be up this way. Well, they fit in there quite nicely. Is that a 10 car? Or our 12s? Oh, it's been a busy start to the show. Ooh, where are we? Luton Parkway. Something needs fixing. I made alright. Pig zero this. Look at this. What's that? Watch him. I'll just show you what I did. If he's gonna... Yep, there we go. If anybody can spot the problem here. Yeah, I made a mess of that, didn't I? It should be... Luton Airport. This is Luton Airport Parkway. So if we start at Luton Airport, then go to here, that should make a bit more sense. I made a terrible mess of that. There we go. That is that fixed. I am happy. Yeah, that was my own fault. I'll be interested to see, because I don't know whether you've seen that episode yet. You probably haven't. So I'll be interested to see after that airs if anyone picks up on that. There's our freight. These are also reskinned, redone. I don't exactly know what he's done to them fully, but they look better, that's for sure. A lot cleaner. Look at that. The wheels. I don't know whether the wheels are supposed to be like that. If they are, I'm happy with it. So off goes our freight train. These are going to get changed too, not the actual freight trains, but what they do. Oh, there's one. Ooh, that looks cool. Let's get down here for a... Oh, here it comes. It's looking a bit more realistic. Are you guys happy with that? It's looking a lot better. So I fixed the Luton shuttle. We've changed our consist numbers, so they're looking a bit... Oh, here he comes. He's pulling... Oh, that's a point. How far are we going to overhang here? No idea. Maybe too far? I don't know. This is looking alright. Actually, these are going to change. Let's do that now. There's another idea I've had. I want to represent... Although we're streamlining... Hello, words. This is fairly streamlined anyway, but what I want to represent is this... not our Nottingham service. I want to skip Bedford. Where are we? Here, I want to skip Bedford. I want you to go straight through. We'll see why in a minute. And then you'll stop at Luton, which is good. But you know, I'm kind of tempted. Do we have them crossing over here? Yes, we do. I'm kind of tempted to have him come in here and then go back over. Not sure yet. It's tempting because our Corby services don't stop at Luton Airport, but these ones do. So what we could have is on this run, instead of stopping at Bedford, where's the Flitwick signal? It'll be after the Luton signal. I want them to stop at Luton, yes, but I want them to cross over onto 4. Crazy, I know, but that's what I want them to do. I just want to use a bit more of the track. And then we're safe to go through here because the Corby trains don't stop here. Now, on the other way, instead of Luton, I would like them to stop here. I don't want them to cross over, unfortunately. But there'll be a couple of passing points then for each of these services, each of the East Midlands Trains services, where they can be overtaken. So we want, yeah, I want you to stop here this time when you stop at Bedford. You see what I'm kind of trying to do there? So that, everything looks fine. Would it be 3? 4, sorry. Everything's looking good now. Luton Airport. Yep, 15. See, we like to use all of the track then. I think we're good. Definitely see that working. We'll see how it runs. Perfect. And now, these won't stop here, but our Corby service already stops there, so there's nothing to worry about. Brilliant. What have we got going on here? Why is there nothing using this outside lane? Outside lane? Outside track. What's going on there? Oh, what's happened to our freight train? Well, that's what we're working on next, because Captain Flack suggested a waypoint while we've got this open. Where are we? A waypoint on our tarmac rail freight, Radlet freight thingy that we've got going here. Did we rename the... Oh, I did rename them. Look at me go. Is this named properly? Alright. Look at me go. What about this? Wow. So, yeah, he suggested we just put a waypoint around here. I don't know whether we could put a signal. We possibly could put a signal to allow one train to come in, and then if we have another signal past, it's going to be a bit tight. I think the only thing we can really do is add a waypoint. I mean, I guess we could... What waypoints do we have? Oh, when did these appear? Oh, they've got to go in. I didn't even see those. We could just have these. That kind of works. So, what will happen would be... After then... before then, wouldn't it? It'd be before then. So what we're going to have to do is add this. Wait. Oh! I didn't see that coming, did you? Okay. Not the way round I wanted it, but if we remove this, put that in. No. How do we do this? I want it to... Right, I know how to do this. After the freight reverse, then go to here, then to here. There we go. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. Also, Simple Sai wants to see this too. I want to see this. It kind of gives this area something to do. Bit of messing around. If you notice... Oh yes, let's check our line, because it was doing some strange things up here. Wasn't behaving. So far so good. Still doing okay. Still doing okay. It's a bit crazy toward... Here we are, towards Bedford. What are you doing? No. No, 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 no. So that will be after there. We need you to go that way. And then... keep going that way, please. Thank you. And on the way back... which would be... oh, sorry. This is... that's wrong, right? No, that's right. On the way back, you would be... which would be before then. Go there. And there. We got it. Beautiful. Okay, that's that fixed. I thought we were missing some signals. I might have deleted... oh, it's doing that again. Which one is that? That needs to go through there. It's... see, this is... I'm going to have to take a drink of tea and think. Quality entertainment. Okay, this is heading up towards the Corby Freight Reverse, so it'll be this one. Beautiful. Yep, that's going alright. Did you like what I did here? It gives it a bit of texture and character, not just plain old walls. So everything's going fine again, and now you may have noticed that we've got some industry over here, including stone. I've seen some problems. These are active back at our Tarmac Radler Freight are active, but they're not collecting anything, which is a bit of a problem because I want it to, you know, sort of still do stuff. I want the towns to grow. So I changed this. We've got kind of another bypass thing going on here, but which, oh, it will make this a thing now. So after here, I want to go here. Then we're going to use the turnaround here. Then it continues as normal. Then after here, we're going to go here again. And then back. This time we'll use the other platform. Beautiful. There we go. You see what we're doing there? We're kind of adding a bit of extra. We don't want to go to Corby. Yes, we do. We want the Corby. I also had to change this. It looked a bit bumpy. Nothing actually changed of how I did it other than this. Joins here and then single file. I did have to remove the lights. We had a bit of a problem when I was testing it. So I took the lights out at Corby. Because we had some freight issues. Right. So we have that in. It's doing a lot more things. We're probably going to have to put another consist on there. Because it is now doing a lot of work. This doesn't look right to me. Yeah, this doesn't look right. You need to be... so that will be when you come out of... that's going that way. It'll be after this, right? You need to go via here, I believe. Beautiful. And then everything else is back to normal. Alright, so that's a bit... it's a bit crazy. We will add another train on. Quickly. Locomotives diesel. Let's do this quickly. Not an intercity. That'll get me yelled at. Let's just put you on... which one is it? It's Tarmac Rail Freight. There we go. We'll have 3 on there. I'll be interested to see where he's going. 2-tone. Where are you off to? Oh yeah, you're just going to go straight to the freight reverse. Look at him. So, he's going to go to the freight reverse. We need some trucks here. we need a line to haul some stone, if you can see what I'm doing, into here. We're probably going to have to use the same Kettering Industry, then go back this way so we avoid the buses. Perfect. This will be stone haulage. I mean, can we? No, we can't double up on that. This will be... wait. Where am I going with that? Where are we going with this? That's... What did I just do there? That is not what I wanted to do. I got carried away and now I've ruined it. Where have I gone? That is a farm. Okay, just pretend none of that happened. That was terrible. Let's try this again. Where is Corby? Corby. No, not Corby. Wellingborough. That's where I'm getting confused. Here we go. This little thing here. Let's pause this. What am I thinking? Oh, I have it already set up. I must have known I'd messed that right up, which I did, but I didn't put any trucks on it. We'll do that now. Do we have a depot around here? I thought we did, because there's some buses over. I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. We can get over there. So, what should we have? MAN or some dumper trucks? I think some dumper trucks will do. We'll have them grey, and we'll have just a couple on there to relay some stone. Done. Alright, so now we've got stone going here. And what we need to do with Wellingborough to give it... actually, we'll leave it like that for now. I'm thinking eventually we can maybe take some construction materials this way too. What we also need to do, I know, I told you, it's fixing everything and trying to make everything run much better. What we also need to do is this line over here. This. I want this to be either or. It can take construction materials or stone. It doesn't matter. So let's do that. Do you know what? Should we have to just put this as EWS just to mix it up a bit? So we'll add that and then we'll build our freight. Doesn't matter what. I just want them to have no fixed, which we can't do. Whoa! I just saw him pull in. These guys, I want them to have not just stone. Maybe they can just shift whatever's needed. I think that will bode well for us. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're red, aren't we? We can have some 4, 5. There we go. Some blue ones of those. And then finish off with 2 of those. There we go. Let's replace. Let's just... how many do we have running on here? And how long does it take? It's no longer stone freight, and it would be dark red. It is just freight. There we go. It takes about 18 minutes, and they take about 25 with 3 on. That might not be updated yet. We'll leave 1 then for now, just running up and down there. So let's replace that, shall we? Can we get it? Did we get it in time? Play that. Beautiful. Oh, what are you waiting for? Ooh, action. I'll watch him wait for... There must be a... Yes. This is awesome. Let's get rid of that. So we now have our EWS mixed consist. Oh, that's loud. Growling. Well, luckily they don't hold each other up. So he's off and away. Looking a bit red, white and blue there. With some grey thrown in. That was cool. And is this our new guy? That's probably our new one. He is now off to Corby East. What's Corby East? Oh no, maybe he's not. Oh yes, he could be. He could be the new one. He just went to the reverse first. Now he's coming back. Oh, I put this wall in as well. Nothing spectacular, I just wanted something there. Ooh, that was an exhausting... How long we got? 41 minutes. Really? Already? Come on. Okay, I need to think what we need to do. So we've phased everything out. Do you know what I've got in my notes? Work on Cricklewood sidings. That's not happening today, I'm afraid. But we will do that at the beginning of next episode, I think. We could do... Oh, let's bring this UI back. We could do... Let's pause this. Since we increased the length of our Midland main line, what about these? Peterborough stopping. What are you currently? You are... Is that a 6? No, it's 2, 2 and 3. Well, that's a 7 anyway. We could do... We can keep that as a 7. Oh, do you know... I want to change it to an 8. Change of plan. Let's get rid of that one. You'll see what I'm doing. And we're going to add a 3 on the back. Oop. Then we're going to add some freight wagons to it. Because I'm adventurous. No, we're not. We're going to add one of those. And we'll have the 2 in the middle. There we go. Yeah. Brilliant. So that one's a bit longer. These could probably be 6s. Yeah. I think those could be 6s. Not 5s. Just put a bit of length on them, you know. They're a bit short. Especially for a main line like this. You're fine for now. I want the other Peterborough train. Oh, I forgot one. Ely. Which one's this? This is the stopping again. So you've already been done. And what are you? Stop. Wow. It's all the stopping train. Where's the express train? Oh, yes, this one. This, he needs... what do we need on the back here? We need a BSO. Passenger, please. Let's put a Mark 1 BSO on the back of that. Ooh, you know what else we can do? I know, I'm probably going to get yelled at for this, but let's drop him off. And I want to put on this one, just to mix it up a bit. There we go. Replace that. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, that works. I feel like we could do with one more, maybe. Let's add another. We could add. No, let's add one of those. We can sort its position out. There we go. Perfect. Let's replace those. Oof. You seem a bit short as well. Let's sort you out. Replacement. Let's add a BSO to that as well. Where are we? Unbelievable. Just click everything you don't want. It's because I'm panicking. I didn't realise that was the time. Relax. Just, it's fine. You've got a lot done. We've fixed a lot of things. It's going to look much better and be easier to sort out later on. Oh, is this the one? Fast. There we go. This should be a 10 car, I think. Let's go with that. So, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And multiple units. Let's add a 4 and a 3. And what colour are you? Did I put you as dark blue? I think I did. I think I put you like that. Oh, no, don't add another one. These are all going to be the wrong colour now. Add that. Then this. Then this. There we go. Place now. Right. Slightly happier. We got that done. They should all be done now. Let's get it back over here because we are also going to retire our steam loco on the Ely line. I know. Who's being our Virgin Cross... Not Virgin Cross Country? That would be a clash of branding, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's our last Blood and Custard and not quite our last steam engine, but the Mallard's going to have to go eventually too. Say goodbye. We're going to replace him because... Let's get rid of all of this. We're going to replace him with a Class 37 green. Because why not? Where are they? There we go. Add him on. Wagons, passenger. And these are going to be... 2 maroon. Let's have not BSO, TSO. 2 maroon TSOs. 1 blue. And 1 BSO blue. There we go. Just 4. Replace now. Beautiful. Can we reverse him quickly? Who's behind? Anybody? No one. Can we reverse him through that light, do you think? Could I just ruin everything? Oh, he got there. Sneaky. Okay. Then we'll have to reverse him again, obviously. Let's hope I haven't broken him. Is that Oakham? Good. He should turn round here. Oh, yes. Haha. Here's our new Ely train. Wonderful. I feel accomplished. And the next episode, we'll do some scenery work on that. This is looking better. I mean, I wish they would maybe mixed up a bit more and some were all blue, but, you know, it's a good... Oh, here comes the freight trains. Be interested to see what they do in the next episode. After we've done some work on Cricklewood sidings, which I had down for today, I'm not even going to attempt it. I mean, maybe we can put a couple of things in. Possibly. I mean, we could... where are we? Oof. How would we do... How would we even start here? I mean, they're not going to be fast, are they? Either way. So, 30. That way. That way. Crossover. Tell me I can do this crossover. Why? That makes no sense. I think it is possible, personally. Let's take these all the way up here. These are going to be sidings of sort. How do I want to do this? I'm regretting starting this. If we... I want this straight. Like that. Yes. With a gap. And then this to run straight up. And flat. There we go. I do kind of want a freight yard here, but I don't know what we'd use it for, so I might skip it. I mean, it's alright having it, but if we've got no idea what we're going to use it for, what's the point, right? We could decide on that. That's one side. It will be better than this, but I thought I'd get us started. At the very least. It was looking a bit plain over here. Send this up this way and do roughly the same, and we'll kind of mirror it. That works. Oh, that's a bit too... Bring that back a bit. There we go. And we'll do what we did at Bedford with these and put the white concrete over them. Or have we gone too much? Send that a bit further. That should do it. Alright. Yeah. We can have a depot here somewhere as well. Like, we just need to represent, really, nothing special. Okay, just do it like that. There we go. We've got a bit more in. It's growing slowly, that's what we'll do. We'll just keep adding to it. Then we'll detail it at the end. Oh, official episode. Wow, that was the first time I've done any smoothing this episode. Towards the end of the episode. But it's in there. I can't believe I hadn't done that. We've got to find a place to sit. I've got to make sure we've done everything. I think we've got... Do you know what I forgot? What is this bus stop called? Look at that spelling. Stansted. Oh dear. Stansted. Everything is fixed. Do we have passengers on here? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's loud. Apologies. Now, if you look at all the scenery for the stuff we've done as it comes into focus, that is looking amazing. And with how Painter is now, we could fill this out. Well, we can fill a lot of it out, at least. And there's our counterpart flying back to Stansted. Yeah, look at it. That's looking beautiful. Oh, we're going down. Where are we going to? Oh, I guess we're lining up. I think we should get the 737s in the air. Possibly flying from Gatwick. Maybe we can put like something representing Birmingham International Airport up on that top corner. Just to get planes flying above. We can have it functional. Possibly Oakham is going to get an airport. Sort of. That'd be weird, but hey, we'll get some planes in the air. We can definitely get Heathrow in. We should maybe represent Gatwick too down at the very south. And then we can just have them flying around up there. I guess Gatwick would be, for us, Croydon, so we can link them to South Croydon. Oh, coming in for a landing. Everything is fixed. I want these small jets to go, or smaller jets. to be operating between here, and I definitely want the 737s in. We'll try and figure out a way to squeeze those in. Oh, it's so busy. And much of the trains are I do like this. I like the longer consists a lot. I hope you enjoyed today's messing around with trains and fixing some lines and getting everything a little more streamlined. Like I said, we've got platform A and B, so our Thames link is at St Pancras, which will both operate on the East Coast Main Line and our Midland Main Line. They'll probably both go to at least London Bridge, but probably to Croydon as well, because Gatwick, that'll be our Gatwick. Oh, that... Oh, okay, well, it's not braking, so it doesn't matter if they overshoot. We need to find a place to be. Midland Main Line's been letting me down recently. Every time I go to... Oh, I forgot about these. Hello. Going through our cool little area. Let's have a look. Yes. I do like that. It looks amazing. Much better, right? There you go. It was really bare for the longest of times. I wonder if anybody's catching a train around here. No. Oh, why would they, though? There's no one around here. There's not even a bus stop. Or this one. We'll do something about that at some point. I'm kind of tempted to have the ploppable buildings down and just throw a few buildings in here and there to generate some passengers. Here's our new, what were the Blood and Custards, and now have a mix match of Mark 1 coaches with a BSO trailing. They do look cool. So where should we sit, folks? I know there's a lot of action going on, and whenever I decide to sit down, then it's all just goes to pot. Oh, we just missed the freight train. See, look at that. Oh, no, there's another freight train coming. Is there... Oh, we got a passenger service coming too. All right. Let's get comfy. Let's sit at Wellingborough. We should see some freight operations, thinking about it. Yeah, so where? Across here? That kind of works. Right there. Let's get rid of this. I think I got everything in today. If you should have seen my notes list, it was huge. This is probably the most amount of notes I've written for a show, and I've probably missed something. So enough from me. Hope you enjoyed it. I really do. I tried something different because it just needed to be fixed. I could have done it off camera. Decided to do it for you as this episode. A bit of fun, a bit of playing with trains, a bit of organising, a bit of streamlining as our freight train makes its way to hopefully start picking up some goods soon. And that's been episode 32. So until next time, take care.